guys, I've just been trying to stay motivated. Today I shall be doing a makeup tutorial, get ready with me, kind of Discord video. I wanted to get into my journals because I had started writing and some interesting things came up. So I wanted to share those things with you and do my makeup. So I was gonna go for something dramatic, but I think I'm just gonna listen to my heart and just kind of free flow do makeup, you know? Can you see that? Yes. It's pretty, this is what I use for my eyebrows now. As you can see, I like to trim my eyebrows about like right here. I trim them out in order to help with that straight brow look that I like so much. I like to get a good bit on the eyebrows because I feel like personally it helps the makeup stick. Yes, yes. Nothing like a nice moisturized face. Really helps. So, comment down below how you've been adjusting to this new life schedule. If your life schedule has been affected by this outbreak, how are you adjusting? What are you doing to help pass the time? What are you doing to stay productive, to stay sane? I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Just trying to do research on things, especially about like stuff that's going on with the virus and how well the response is going and everything. And of course, you know how disappointing that kind of stuff is. So I try to look at something positive. I go on walks around the neighborhood and I meditate and I do yoga. Whenever I really start feeling really sad, I do yoga. And it helps cheer me up because last month I had started working out very frequently. And then I didn't just like stop, but I couldn't go. The gym closed. So I can't work out at the gym anymore like I used to. And I worked at the gym that I worked out at. So that was the greatest thing ever. The free membership came along with the job. So I really enjoyed that. As you can see, I'm just kind of filling in that little spot right there. We want straight brows. Now I see some hairs kind of growing back, but you know what? I'm not gonna trim them right now because I'm just gonna let them be. Wow, look at that, how fast the brows come together. And it's like I didn't even add much of this. Like I'm not even using that much, but it's just enough to kind of fill in the area. And this is what's helping me get a more realistic, thicker brow, you know, without that big, bold lines or anything. As you can see the difference. And the next step in what we're about to do is something that I kind of picked up from Snitchery. If you ever seen her on Instagram or YouTube, she does this thing where she extends her brow. She extends her brow and goes like up slightly, but I'm just gonna keep it very horizontal. Just gonna bring it out, just extend it, but straight. Like I'm just extending that straightness. See what I'm saying? So then I'm just going to kind of fill in up until that point, like that. And that's how I do my brows now. This is like probably my favorite part. It's like the fact that I can accentuate the little hairs, bring it around town. Ooh. Bring it, hey, stop. Bring it around town. What? That's so cute. And so now we're going to use the concealer because this is like the best part, okay? We're already so deep into this video. It's 11 minutes already, and I'm just trying to move fast so I don't have that much footage to edit through, because sometimes this takes a really long time to edit. Especially in the makeup videos, like I have to freaking go through, like just basically get the important parts so you guys can just see the steps without watching a 15-minute video. Ooh. So I'm just trying to be super careful with this. I don't want to, I don't want to just accidentally cover up the lines that I just did. Sorry if you guys see my real hair for under this wig, but this isn't my real hair, so. So I think this journal entry that I'm going to show you guys is about, it's really about time and control and how we always just want so much control over time in life. And I feel like part of enjoying life is realizing you don't have the control. Because you're going to drive yourself insane with the details. And that's not fair to yourself. That's not fair to the people around you. You're going to drown yourself in anxieties of things that in the end don't matter and just can't be changed. And if something can't be changed, like, you gotta make peace with it. If you have to make peace with the way things are in order to be able to adapt to be like water. And I think that's kind of like the gist of what I was trying to say in the journal piece. And also I feel like humans, we've become so arrogant in thinking that we have that much control over anything. And even I have I've done this, you know, like I have these control issues. Like I panic about things and I'm super anxious. I'll stay up all night, especially back when we were doing the events and planning things. I'd be like just really anxious, just trying to make sure that everything goes as planned and everybody is communicated with and all these other things. But at the same time, it's like I wasn't just myself to get things done, even though I was getting things done. And so it's just like, you just gotta realize, like, you are in control as much as you are in control, and not any further beyond or below it, you know? It's just about living in objective reality. I'm thinking about lining my eyes with it. So it's going to kind of blend down from this brown color to this, it's going to blend from this brown to black. And so this is also helping like in the widening of the eye. See, now it's like, whoa, so your crease is like all the way over here. We're gonna take this concealer and draw out where we want that eyeliner to be, basically. It's getting higher and higher, really, and that. So we're just gonna stop while we're ahead. We're gonna use this residual underneath our eyes. So I'm gonna take a whole bunch of setting powder and just pop it on that baby. We just want it to dry it up. This is so hard. This is so hard. Okay. And now we're going to line the eyes. Like, just line them with this. Like, it's supposed to be a simple, cool, trendy look. I'm having issues, man. Shoot. Alright, so I'm drawing on. I'm trying to be gentle. And just, you draw and you wipe. Just draw and wipe. I try not to press down too much. Look, guys, this is totally experimental makeup, so don't judge me, man. Now, if we want, so I was gonna add the lashes on after I blend this in. I'm just gonna finish it off with a rosy burgundy lipstick. I'm gonna fill in my middle part of the stain. I'm not even gonna line my lips. I'm just going to. Alright, so I'm just going to read the journal in its entirety really quick. I'll do a sketch with it. Who are we to try and tear space and time apart to fit into whatever narrative we see fit, rather than actually dealing with the objective reality that is glaringly facing us? We cannot undo what has been written, cannot unbreak something that has been broken. All we can do is continue the narrative into a direction that better suits us. I choose to evolve past my trauma and the weights I used to carry because they don't suit me anymore. I don't think they ever did. Many times we identify with our trauma with our tendencies because we can't separate the constant pain we feel from our personalities. Trauma is not a personality trait, nor is judgmental, anxious, low self-esteem, or lack of self-worth. These things don't define who we are. Personality traits are loving, affectionate, creative, rambunctious, perseverant, giving. Words that define your actions and interactions with others. I create, therefore I am a creative person. I frequently give affection, therefore I am an affectionate person. Loving yourself enough to look deep within and separate the parts of you and what really is you. We carry weights of trauma that affect our behavior and choices. Once we take notice of what those behaviors are, we can get to the source of the trauma and heal deep within, canceling out the unhealthy tendencies. Let's not confuse tendencies for personality. Tendencies can change. Personality is who you are. Let's release our past and grasp our futures that we choose to manifest. We will overcome every obstacle. That's just a general entry that I wanted to share with you guys at the end of this video. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Awleen Music and More.
Whoa, please be gentle with
I'm being
me.
gentle.
That wasn't gentle.
Hi, I'm Awleen.
Hi, I'm not.
And this is Awleen Music and More, and we just want to thank you for watching.
Press that like and subscribe button. It would, be very appreciated.
Yeah, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know next time when we're posting every Friday and
Wednesday.
Hey, we'll be here for you. Bye.